gonna marry him, aren't you?
Maybe. If he asks me, yes.
He won't ask you, honey.
Why not?
He just won't do it, honey. So if it's what you want, you're gonna have to do the asking yourself.
You saying you'd be okay with that?
Are you asking me to be okay with it?
Can he have my hand, Daddy?
You love him?
Since the moment I met him.
I've always loved Rip, just like I did 20 years ago. Back then, Rip killed his own father to protect his mother. He smashed his father's head in with his own hands, but in the end, his mother still died from her injuries. And from that moment on, Rip had no choice but to live on the run. My father found Rip hiding inside the barn at Yellowstone Ranch. The moment he looked at him, he already understood what that boy had been through. He felt sorry for him, so he allowed Rip to stay at Yellowstone. And at that same time, I was drowning in guilt over my mother's death too. Rip and I were around the same age, and both of us carried deep emotional scars inside. So it did not take long for us to fall in love. Later on, I became pregnant with Rip's child, but my brother took me to get sterilized. I could never live like a normal woman again. I did not want to ruin Rip's future, so I was the one who chose to leave him first.
Did you get the test?
Yeah. It's negative.
Why do you look so sad?
Shouldn't do this anymore.
And to make sure Rip completely gave up on me, I deliberately flirted with a bar owner just to make him hate me. I even purposely fooled around with other cowboys in front of him. I only wanted him to believe that I was not worth loving anymore. Later, I went to college in Utah and rarely returned to Yellowstone after that. But what I did not know was, not long after I left the ranch, that cowboy I used to fool around with deliberately brought up that night just to provoke Rip. Back then, Rip was still young, and there was no way he could tolerate that kind of humiliation. He completely lost control in the heat of the moment and beat that cowboy to death with his bare hands. Panicked and terrified, Rip had no choice but to go to my father for help, and my father agreed to help him get rid of the body. But there was only one condition. Rip had to stay loyal to Yellowstone Ranch forever.
This ranch is the only family I've got. They never leave you, no matter what you do. All right, come help me.
And from that moment on, Rip officially became one of the branded cowboys, until one day, my father sacrificed Rip's interests just to help my brother build authority inside the ranch. But even after all of that, Rip never complained once. That was the moment I truly realized Rip's loyalty to my father went far beyond anyone else's. And from that point on, I fell in love with Rip all over again. We started dating again. Rip originally wanted to take me to a concert, but that was never my style. Compared to fancy art and music, I would rather drink whiskey and lose my mind in an open field.
You should try Zumba, get that cardio up.
You're the craziest person I've ever met in my life, you know that?
It's only the things I love that diagram never made.
Yeah.
Actually, Rip wanted to keep our relationship hidden from my father at first, but there was no way something like that could stay secret forever.
I guess everyone thinks I'm the dumbest man in the valley. You can hold her damn hand, Rip.
Thank you, Daddy.
What truly made me decide to spend my life with him was the day someone threatened me to protect me. Rip took 2 bullets from me without hesitation.
I'm here now. You're safe. You're look at me. Look at me. It's all right.
After that, my father gave Rip a house, and Rip and I finally became a real couple. I started seriously thinking about marrying Rip, of course. My father noticed immediately, but he told me that when it came to the proposal, I needed to take the initiative myself. And with my father supporting me, I became even more certain about my decision. I passed by a church, and in that exact moment, I made up my mind completely. So after returning to the ranch, I walked straight up to my father and told him I was marrying Rip today. My father originally wanted to prepare a huge wedding for me, but I did not care about any of that. As long as the groom was Rip, nothing else mattered. Then I walked up to Rip and proposed to him myself.
We're getting married.
Beth, you are so fucking crazy. I thought you wanted to find a place that was just ours.
We will take that ride, I promise.
Sweetheart, if it makes you happy, I'm happy.
Under the witness of the pastor, Rip and I officially got married. And right then, Rip suddenly pulled out a ring.
It was my mother's ring. We didn't have much, Beth. We were poor, but it's yours. And so am I.
I now pronounce you husband and wife.
The pastor standing nearby finally let out a sigh of relief too. At that point, he just wanted my father to hurry up and let him leave, because the truth was, I had actually kidnapped the pastor myself.
How exactly did she kidnap you?
It was just a little one. Tiny.
Come on. Jesus Christ.